What's a cloud? They say every cloud has a silver lining, which would make them pretty heavy and also quite expensive. In reality, they contain very little precious metal, but they're not as lightweight as they look. They're made up of billions and even trillions of water droplets, and often similar numbers of ice crystals. Scientists estimate that a 1 cubic mile cloud weighs over 1 million tons. They're always morphing from one thing to another, which explains why people see animals in their shapes. Perhaps this is why we decided to classify them in the same way, by species.
There are 30 different types of cloud, 10 low level, 10 medium, and 10 high.
Over 150 years ago, a gentleman called Luke Howard produced a series of sketches of skyscapes with different cloud types, and they were given names.
One of the most common species are cumulus clouds, which are the fluffy, rabbit-looking ones with the flat base that live nearly 1,650 feet up. Then you have the blankets that seem to cover the sky. They're called stratus clouds, which can appear at any height below 19,500 feet. Some clouds spend time on the ground. They call this more domesticated species fog. Higher up in the atmosphere, clouds start to thin out. The highest ones live above 19,500 feet. They're called cirrus clouds, which look like cotton candy. In between live all the crossbreeds that are named according to their height and shape. Mostly, they all float about like butterflies. But sometimes they get moody and their behavior changes. This is when they turn into nimbus clouds, which means rain. And be careful, because the really nasty ones can even turn violent.
I think in my bones forever, and especially as I'm a kid, if you see those great big cumulonimbus clouds with the big anvils, and you know what's coming next, it's going to be a lovely thunderstorm and lightning and all this sort of thing. I don't think you can get closer to Mother Nature than seeing one of those. So all-time favourite is a cumulonimbus cloud.